Okay, thank you very much. Without losing time, we will start with the presentation related to the organization health check. And what is important to mention before we start the presentation is that how this idea came to life. So mostly when we deal with the client requirement as a management consultant, we go to the organization by asking, what is your need? What do you want from me to be solved in your organization? What support do you want from me? So they start with some information like, I need this part of management, I need this training, I need this support, but still somehow there might be some risk in terms of forgetting what is most important for the organization. So the idea was to close this gap by creating the software which will generate those indicators which help even client, even the consultant part. So we came with conclusion to create the product which is called Organization Health Check, which is similar to the health check that we do as an individual, right? Because, for example, you feel sick and you have some pain in some hand or somewhere in your body, but you don't know what it caused that pain. So you go to the doctor and ask for his consultancy, for his input. So when you do so, the doctor requests that you do some blood analysis, right? So with the blood analysis, you might know exactly where the possible risk or possible problem may come from, and you proceed with the further instruction from the doctor. Okay, I'm trying to change the slides. Can you please check the... So what is this product? This product is similar to the health check that we do as an individual, but it has to do with the business aspects. Which aspect? Organization roles, team communication, performance evaluation. We have also covered the other management system standards if they want to check the organization, how are they compliant to those requirements. So we came up to create a product which is online, and through the tools and indicators that they perform in evaluating their organization, they will create and generate the dashboard, which they will have it like a 24/7 in their pocket by seeing the health of the organization. So who wouldn't like to have their organization health check in their phone? Meaning that knowing where the team are lacking in communication, where the barriers of communication are happening in company. So as we move on, this product tends to solve the issue related to the organization health check. Can you move, please? This product is created in an online platform, as we mentioned, and it is compatible with all platforms and technologies. So it uses the interface of all of technology, which you can use them as a dashboard for presentation or presenting the result to the management or to the meeting of the management. So you can do the navigation or check the indicators where your performance is less, where your performance needs attention. Next, please. So as I mentioned, the assessment is based on the organization orientation, roles and responsibility, coordination and control, leadership, innovation, organization capabilities, and motivation and work environment. So this dashboard offers the bigger picture of the organization health in the real time, meaning that you will know through those KPIs the exact performance for each indicators, either in a business strategy, either in a team effectiveness, either in other aspects that company needs to do the evaluation. Next, please. So this is how the application looks like, and it has a dashboard where you can compare the situation from a previous evaluation with the current evaluation. And the idea of business case is that with this application, you can create a story, or you can create a picture. How is your organization performance in terms of business strategy and business objectives? Also, you have an ability to check and compare the results between the team, between the location and between other units or departments, and as well as to use it as a platform or dashboard where you can evaluate or have a question to initiate a discussion with the team. For example, why we lack in this performance and why what we need to improve. Next, please. So the features of this application are SWOT analysis included in the evaluation, how motivating is your organization, continuing with what does team needs to be improved or to improve in their performance, evaluation regarding the aspects, is it a learning organization? Do our company or culture provide the continuous learning approach? Strategic plan, assessment of team efficiency, what are the leadership competences, etc., etc. So the features of this product that business might benefit, even individual companies, are that it provides more than 250 KPIs. It's a customizable and dynamic dashboard where you can change what indicators you want to show or to see in that window. And you have a comparison performance in terms of team, location, and a specific subject like a questionnaire that you delivered to evaluate the performance. Next, please. Next. So how it works. Mainly the application is based on the questionnaire, which are recorded or uploaded in the platform. And those questionnaires are sent to the teams by taking in consideration the organization structure. What does that mean? In order to have a proper results without the team resisting or explaining the real situation, those questionnaires are confident, meaning that when us as a consultancy company provide this evaluation, surveys are sent to the employees, but they don't have to write the names in order to save their privacy and help them feel free to evaluate the company in itself. So it's somehow compared to 360-degree evaluation of companies where each of employee or top management evaluate each other, and by evaluating each other, they evaluate the company as well. So when the questionnaire are distributed, the results are automatically generated to the database, and you can see the results on the dashboard. So the importance of this, or what you can proceed further, is that with those results, you can have details based on which you can initiate a discussion with your team. By taking those indicators, for example, why we think that organization is not motivated, why our team are not communicating with each other, what we should do to improve our SWOT analysis, what we should do to improve our performance in overall. So the outcome of these results, again, it tends to have the three main approaches or three main contribution for the company's performance. By comparing the results of the organization based on industry best practices, by comparing results between the teams, location, etc., and by having something to start the discussion. Meaning that if we organize a weekly meeting or monthly meeting, we'll have an output results to discuss on a meeting, for example, for the low performance rather than we set as a KPI. Next, please. Next. Okay, so this is the process. Next, please, one more. Okay, one more, please. So how this product is offered to the audience, it's based on the customer's needs. It can be provided through the, as a service. through our consulting company. It can be provided as well as a service with some additional features, which are the pulse survey that are integrated, meaning that except this organization performance or health check, you have the possibility to initiate an ad hoc questionnaires to the organization. For example, do you agree to have a specific case rather than this or rather than that, and gain the ad hoc results to the company without having to sit on the meeting or calling everyone in one room. Also, it can be served or equipped as a product for our organization, which we support the transfer or implementation in the client's infrastructure and integrate with the infrastructure that they have. And as well, we can integrate with other applications as well, which means that if the company possesses some ERP or CRM application, we can integrate it easily in that platform because the background of the application is SQL, MySQL, and front end is HTML, Laravel, build it as a product. Next, please. So this is all related to the application. But again, the idea of this application served two purposes. One was that for me as a consultant, when I go to the clients to understand the real situation, as a doctor understand our situation, how we are and how we feel, and what are some concerns that are related to our health. And with this initiating point, it was easier for me as a consultant to know the right issues of the client. And then we selected the most important aspects that we want to cover, and we discussed with the organization how we can improve or provided concrete consultancy services related to the needs of the client. And another one is to help the market to have a tool to test their organization health without having to call or involve any other companies for doing a research. Because the research company, not that they don't possess the tools or knowledge, but they don't know the organization context. So it's easier for everyone to have their own product to do a blood test, like we do for other tests in our daily life. So this is related to my product that is dedicated for the wider industries, regardless the industry and business type. And till now, we managed to implement in more than 12 companies this approach, where they have the opportunity to evaluate their health, and as well as it was sold to more than 10 companies abroad the country. So this is all regarding the presentation. If anyone has any question, I will be happy to answer. If not, thank you very much.